Hey, it's Dougie Fresh in the flesh. Here to give you my best to the last.
Breath.
Yes. We're sizzling and delivering with zeal and zest to help you on your quest of becoming your best and to keep you in check. I'm here to knock you out your comfort nest once again. My buddy Julian just shared with me such a powerful story. I must share it with you. It's about the time he decided, resolved, committed to begin the practice of reading books. We're just having a little mastermind here at my buddy Graham's crib. Awesome. And please share the story with everyone because this is so powerful.
Sure. So I'll just start off with this. I was down in Florida for a conference, and basically the keynote speaker down there, who was Jay Papasan, he also wrote the book The One Thing with Gary Keller. I don't know if you guys know, but Gary Keller Williams Real Estate is the #1 real estate company in the country right now. And I had so much insight from when he was speaking, I decided to go back to him and actually try to talk to him and say, hey, where can I get more information about this book? Where can I get the audio from this book? You know, how can I implement some of the things that you were talking about in your talk? And he basically said to me, well, didn't you get the book? Because everybody in the whole audience had the book. So I was like, yeah, I got the book, but I don't read. You know, I can't read.
Right.
I didn't say I can't. I just told him I can't read because I can't focus for long enough. And I said, if you gave me $50 right now, I still wouldn't read because I just, can't spend the time or I can't be focused. And basically what he did was he looked at me like I had 5 heads.
How did he look at you? Show the look.
He looked at me like I was literally crazy. And what happened was he basically just said every person who wants to be successful reads. And the crazy part is, he said one person doesn't read any books for the next 10 years. Where is he going to be? The other person reads maybe 10 books a year over a course of 10 years. That's over 100 books in 10 years. Who do you think is going to get farther? Who do you think is going to see more opportunities? Who do you think is going to excel quicker? And I said, well, obviously the person who reads 100 books. He's like, yeah, so why are you putting yourself at a disadvantage and then not being that, the better person who's just seeing more opportunities? And ever since then, I've been reading every single day.
Where you got books? You got books on your phone, right?
Got books on my phone. I got books over here on my iPad.
Books over here.
Yep.
They're everywhere. Books in my head.
Yes.
Books galore.
Now every day I read for an hour, and ever since that day, I've been reading. And I actually got to get a chance to go and thank him on a conference call that he was a guest speaker for. And at the end of his talk, he asked, does anyone have any questions? And I just said, I have something to say. And it's not even a question. I just want to say thank you so much. I don't know if you remember this, but way back at this Cuckoo conference that you spoke at, there was a private breakout that you had. And this, tall guy, who was a black guy, who came up to you afterwards and we were speaking. And I don't know if you remember this conversation, but when I said I didn't read, you acted like I was the craziest person you've ever seen in your life. You acted like I had 5 heads, and I told him, I'm like, and ever since that day, when you told me that the difference between the person who reads and the person who doesn't is dramatic difference of, where they're going to end up in life success-wise, I've been reading every single day for the last, 4 years. And I told him, thank you so much for having that conversation with me, because that little conversation changed my life. Before then, you couldn't pay me $50 if I was just sitting down doing nothing to read a book. Now I find joy out of it. I take the knowledge that I get from books and I apply it in my life, and I turned it into dollars. I turned it into opportunities.
Yes.
I turned it into relationships.
Yes.
And
boom.
That's the key.
That's good.
So if you're watching this, Gary Keller right now, or Jay Papasan, thank you so much, and I appreciate it.
Well, the big thing is, I appreciate you sharing that story, and I want you guys to not wait for a billionaire to look at you with 5 heads to read. Let this be that experience to make that shift. Jim Rohn, Earl Schoaf, told him to get this book, The Richest Man in Babylon, and Think and Grow Rich. When did he get it? The same day he heard about it. He went and got it, and because of that, he ended up how he ended up, right? One of the best speakers, personal development teachers of all time.
Mm-hmm.
When I heard that, I went and got those 2 books that day, and then I heard the rest of that part where he said he got it that day, changed my life. The hair stood up on my neck, and like, wow, I'm destined for greatness because of this. So if you can get in that zone of just being an action taker and a reader and letting things hit you at an emotional level like that, you'll have more leverage and you'll make more massive, radical change in your life. Let this be that guiding force now. Don't wait for that experience to happen. I mean,
Buy
you
books
could.
now.
Start now.
On Amazon, I was so Dougie, you laugh about
you
it
get one
sometimes.
right away.
He tells me about a book, I try to buy it within the first 30 seconds.
Yep. It's done.
Before the first minute, I try to already have this book ordered, and it's gonna be in my house in 2
Yeah.
days.
So start your library, start
or,
crushing it.
Or on Kindle instantly.
Start getting books just like that. Start doing these masterminds and watch your life explode. Stay fresh. Stay blessed. And as James Allen says right here, do that. All that a man achieves and all that he fails to do. Something. Or we'll do this one. when you have to make a choice and don't make it, that is in itself a choice.
So
Make the
order
right
books
choice.
Right now.
Make the right choice. What books?
Any of them, all of them.
Books for them?
Books for them.
Books that I recommend for you guys.
Millionaire Fastlane.
Millionaire Fastlane for you.
Yeah, Millionaire
What else?
Fastlane. Number 1 book.
As a Man Thinketh.
As a Man Thinketh.
James Allen.
For me, Awaken the Giant Within, 4 Agreements. I also made a list of top 50 books on electrifyingyourexcellence.com. So a lot of good stuff. Stay fresh. Stay blessed. Oh, there's another good one that came up. There are 3 constants in life: change, choice, and principle. Stephen Covey. Peace.